Oh, how embarrassing, and how good to see you after your travels. I suspect you are not here to see your old friend out of old times' sake, but perhaps for old times' face. That is a nasty. It's a Machiavellian. Did you get hit by an arrow a month ago or something? Well, I'm just closing up here. I stepped out of the street to stop selling some of my medications, and I was just eating, so I just close everything up and take you home. Let me have you sit here. I'm going to prepare something for you. A little bit of balm. I'm going to put it on your hand first and see how you feel. I have everything wobbling down here, so I will be looking here. Take this on your... What do you think? It should feel good on your skin, and it'll be even better on your macchia. That was fine, right? So we'll put this on your macchia as well. Yes. You must be so happy to be speaking Persian again. They say, I think it is true, it is the language of romance. It's a beautiful. And I hope your travels were not too... But this is a macatelia that you have here on your face. Let us bandage it. I have some good linen here. Have you been washing? No matter where you are, even if we were brought up very Persian, you still have the rules in the book. Good. Line this up here, and I'm going to dip a little of the same oil. I'm going to come a little closer. I'm having so much back pain these days. These days, just yes, it is. You stop. No, this. You are silly. And more from over here. Well, that hasn't changed. Yes, I am now. Yes, this has changed. I came into a lucky break taking care of some of the women at the old palace, and this has been much more lucrative than selling my medicines and balms. So, yes, many more colors lately. Stop. You are as terrible as ever. How did you get this hole in your face? Well, of course, Jewish medicine has always used oils, balsam, bandages for wounds and fractures. But I have been, and of course, studying since my mother is Persian, studying Persian treatments, and I recently did have the opportunity to study a little bit of some of these. Oh, you heard about that? Oh, Herodotus. That not snake. A snake, yes. No, I'm not saying that I know him. There is no evidence that he ever had a run-in with a Persian woman who he called manipulating and conniving and then scorned. And there's no evidence for this. There are better men. I think that will be good. But, yes, I don't understand the obsession. It's not like we have not had... Well, we will talk about it in a moment. So, yes, I have a new influx of myrrh. I have some sweet cinnamon. Let's see. I have acacia, carbonum neither. I have a lot of things these days. And mandrakes. Will you be needing some of those? No special romance times in your future. Okay. Yes. Oh no, the mouth-to-mouth resuscitation that I did for you that time, that was something I had learned in my readings. Medicine here in the Persian Empire is beautifully complex. That's why it is the best, because we have from all people groups. And yes, that technique though, that was from the Doha. Yes. Yes. It was something I was reading. I wasn't sure if it would work for me or if it only worked for miracles, but it worked for me. So, my father always used to tell me of 213 commandments. Sorry, 613 commandments. 213 have to do with health. It's been very clean, a lot of prevention of epidemics. No venereal diseases because of the suppression of especially called prostitution, frequent washing, care of the skin, strict dietary and sanitary regulations, all these things, isolation, quarantine, lots of quarantine. So, but all of this I had already studied before you left. Yes. Oh, don't worry about who will pay for this. No. It is interesting. I don't know if you remember the debate that we had before you left. Yes, you were saying that in that... Do you remember the passage where it says somebody who injures somebody needs to pay for their healing? Who should be paying for your healing, by the way? Or do we need to do something to them? I see. I'm very sorry. Well, and you were saying that in there, Rofe did not really necessarily mean doctor. You were saying that, yes. And I was like, it means pay for healing. It doesn't matter who you pay. You remember this? You do not remember this? Very convenient. Anyway, healing can mean two things. It can mean doctor. It can mean some kind of spiritual thing. You have to pay that he is healed. That is it. So. I don't understand how you could interpret it as anything but paying the doctor. It's very silly. So, no, I do need to, now that we have the oil applied, I want to check other things. Have you been sweating? No? Okay. I will. I'm going to mix something up here while we talk. Just allow me to. No, so So any sweating? Okay. Fever. How is your neck? I see. And your head? This is a very Greeky medical exam, yes. Well, Queen Atossa had a Greek physician, actually. Yes. The mother of King Ahasuerus. Yes. Not this one, but the other one. The one whose queen was Emestrus. Yes. Or Esther Hadassah. Oh, you didn't know? I will explain that to you in a moment. But your head looks good. Your tongue. I need to see your tongue. Okay, good. And I need to... May I see your stomach? And I will push on it a little bit. You shouldn't say things like this. Okay. How is your urine? This is not my fault. Blame Hippocrates. It's his fault. The Greek physician, yes. The Queen Atossa. He was the slave Democedes of Croton. I do not know. You are the traveler. His first master was killed. And he came into Darius' possession. It's like what happened with the prophet Daniel during the Babylonian period. I think our parents told us about this, yes. Kings inherit prisoners who they'll treat well if they are skilled. Some get freedom. He was the son of Caliphon, I think. He was quite famous, yes. He practiced first in Aegina and Athens, and then at the court of Polycrates, or Polycrates, these Greek names, at Samos, yes. So, he came back eventually to Croton and then Plataea, but he really liked surgery more than medicine. It was because Darius the Great had an injured ankle, yes, and he helped him with Greek methods, and at the time Egyptian medicine was more popular here in Persia. And of course Darius had people of all over the world as part of his, some willing, some not so willing, as part of his court. And the Egyptians were very violent, yes, and the Greek was less violent. Well, yes, so by violent I mean their treatments were a little more violent, and King Darius was not very happy with them, but he was hoping to feel better. But then, well, Democedes was more gentle. He had the king go to sleep. He did these little thingies, and then, well, Darius felt better. So then he wanted to kill the Egyptian doctors, but Democedes said, no, don't kill them. And then they got to live. So that's good. He was nice, I guess. But no, Hammurabi used to cut off your hand if you were a doctor and you made a mistake, for example, on an eye surgery. No. So it's not that strange. The Babylonian kings before the Medes and the Persians, this was the thing. You don't make mistakes around the king, unfortunately. I don't think I was in any danger taking care of the queen's cousin's servant's favorite servant. I think that I would have been safe no matter what. Maybe. If I had messed up badly, I think I could have been in danger. But it turned out well, as you can see from my payment. Next thing that we need to do before we continue talking about Demosthenes, we need to... We'll let it sit. I need to make something up right here. Yes, it's strange that you would have heard of that, but I have also learned. Have we heard it from the same source? What a snake. It is snake. So, yes, Queen Atossa, mother of King Ahasuerus, not this Ahasuerus, other Ahasuerus. Yes, so she developed a boil on her chest, and she was very embarrassed about it, wouldn't tell anybody. And then one day she says to herself, stop, this is getting worse, it is spreading, it's disgusting, let me ask the king's slave. So she did. And so the Mossadis asked her said he would help her if she would grant him a wish. And he promised that his wish would not be such a kind of wish as would make her blush. He was very polite. And he healed her. But my question is, are the Greek doctors not to take... Greek doctors take an oath, at least the ones who follow Hippocrates. There's an oath not to tell what you hear in the patient room. So, who did the Mossadis tell that Herodotus now knows and is writing about it? What a thing to write about. Has nothing to do with anything important historically, just to demonstrate that Greek medicine is so great. Look, we have had medical schools throughout Persia that have been the best in the world for a very long time. Well, Darius established that one at Sais in Egypt, and there have been others. Let me just adjust this here. He's so nationalistic, Herodotus. Oh, Greek medicine this, Greek medicine that. Yes. No, Horus was the Egyptian director of the school Darius founded, yes. I think maybe that is why Herodotus wants to write it down, because Persian medicine is known for being the best, and he wants to demonstrate even a Greek slave can do better than the Egyptian doctors trained by Darius, blah 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 blah. But we don't know if those doctors came from this school. It's right, Darius, the great king, ordered that I should return to Egypt and rebuild the Nave Temple. I provided books and education, the youth, and brought them instruments. The king realized the value of medical science, and for every patient I saved, he reveres and prays to God. This is about, and I don't know if this is before or after help with the ankle, but medicine was important to Darius. So, this is written by Horus on his statue about him. Maybe not by him, but about him. And, oh no, people are very proud. I had a friend who graduated from there in Egypt. He kept a piece of paper that wrote, I have come out of the Sais. Great pride people have and want to make note, like a certificate that they have come out of somewhere like that. Well, Mobed, the mathematician, taught there. Ostanis was teaching there. And of course we have Borsippa, Arshoy, Miletus, plenty of other universities. So, what did Herodotus write about Persian medicine? Oh, don't tell me. It's going to be something dumb. Before you tell me and annoy me, I want to tell you, some Persian medicine is preserved in the... We have the oral teachings, that we call the Avesta. There's talk of committing it all to writing, you know. But right now it's mostly passed down teacher to teacher. The Rig Veda is being written right now. That is being taken all the way to the Sindhu River Valley, where the cow herders go, up in the east. So, in these things, I want to add this for your wound. I'm going to take this, it's from a page of the Avesta that I would like to work. Well, not a page since it's not quite written down yet, but this is something I was taught by one of the Persians that I worked with. So, what we will not do is, because of you and I, and our past, and our present, we will not invoke the names of the gods that are supposed to activate the plants. I believe the plant is made by El Shaddai. It already has the good things in it, and those good things, El Rofe who made it in the first place, those good things, they will help us. Just stop making fun of me. Of course I will do this, okay? But we will still use the plants. Yes. So this is what I have been working on here. Just here. And I have growing over here, I would also like to show you. I have a small plant, and this I will have you drink. So we have something that we will put on as a balm, and we also have something that I will have you drink. Okay? And that should be good. Okay, so let me do a little bit of grinding here. So, also, I have these. I'm softening them a bit, but we have leaves of, you say ridiculous things. And these are, we're taking some branches of munja grass, and that munja grass we will use to apply the other spices. One of them is one that I think you enjoy, piperli. I believe you enjoy anyway. This is what I remember of you anyway. I know that things have changed. Do you still like to eat? Yes, that we used to together. Yes. So, this other medicine I have for you, I have growing here, is called Esoma. It's a very strange little plant. It's these sticks that I will be breaking up for you here and grinding. And these we will put together in, well, Esoma is used in, yes, you're right, you have heard of it. It is used in religious ceremonies. It is the first drink that a young Persian has before even drinking their mother's milk when they're born. Obviously, or probably you and I, that is not what we had our first drink, because of our parentage mixed and everything else here in this. But yes, but people over towards the east, the nomads, use it for longevity. And because of everything going on, we'll try to help you heal a little bit. I've already given you the balm that I had brought from Gilead. No, I did not bring it, I had it brought. So that for the healing of the Makatari area. But this other, so the soma you would drink, the soma you would drink, yes, in a moment. This other that I was just showing you, where we're going to apply to this grass, we're going to apply this herbal mixture. I have these that I am also ground up already, although they can always use a little more. It never hurts to have a little more. Well, almost never hurts. There are some things that it can hurt to have a little more of. It smells so good. Very, very good. So a little strong, but very, very good. So this is for a wound that has azrava, or discharge, or blood after an arrow wound, which is what you have. So first it must be washed with pure water, which, yes, and let me just finish grinding this, and then I'm going to put a little bit of water and put this paste on the grass mat that I have here. Good. But before applying that to your face, we have to wash it. It has to be water that was once flowing, so living water. Now, it can be from a mountain stream or with a salt, okay, from the ocean. I do not have salt ocean water, but I do have mountain stream. I will pour this on your here, just on your and over here. Good. Yes. Well, the Zoroastrians and many of the non-Jewish worshippers here in Persia believe in worshipping water, elements such as living fire, living water. And we do not. We burn animal offal in fire. Cremation is a great sin for many Persians because you are defiling the clean fire, but for us, fire is used as a cleansing thing. In fact, you are right, that's another thing we have argued about in the past, about the idea of Hashem as a cleansing fire. Yes. So, the water though, this water that has to be like this, that is running down your face now. This water they call, when it's pure like this, they call it urine of their gods. I prefer for my gods not to pee on me. But, you know, we have what we have. These herbs are called visanaka and pipali. And we'll put the muncha grass on you now. And wrap it around here. Good. Now I won't make you do the next part because it is not kosher. Next part is drinking mud from a termite's nest. Okay. And you could ingest the termite, which would not be kosher. It is not one of the kinds of hopping insect that is kosher. Good. Is that a gift from me, you said? From your towels? What? I don't see it. at making that sound. Oh my goodness. Oh. Where is this from? It is very friendly. Does it eat blood? Why is its face red? Oh, berries. Oh my goodness. Are you sure? Where is this? This is like a mythical animal. I didn't know something like this existed at this time in the world. She's very pretty. Okay. Well, so we have done that part. And now I would like you to drink the water from a ghee-smeared horn. And you eat these peppercorns too. Okay. Oh! Not very polite, are they? How about it sit on your head? Okay. No, I am not. Maybe I am, maybe I am not having my hair like this because I remember. How could you be gone so many years? Why? I understand that, but it's not as if we have not missed you. You know, many of us. She is very happy sitting on your head, I think. It looks terrifying, the messy face. You're sure that's not blood? What a beautiful creature. Are you sure this seems like a mythical creature, doesn't seem... Well, I say this because normally the birds that we hear of from the jungles to the east and to the south, I don't think they look like this. I see. So, next I will have you drink. So, eat your peppercorns. Good. And the esoma. Have you drink it? I'm watching. Okay. Have you heard this poem? Like the wild winds, the draughts have borne me up as swift steeds, a chariot. Have I been drinking esoma? I have it written down here. Let me look at my tablet here. Frenzy has come upon me as a cow to her dear calf. The heavens do not equal one half of me. In my glory I have passed beyond the sky and the great earth. I will pick up the earth and put it here or there. See, I disagree. But you always were one to think the opposite of what I thought. You are just that way. You are contrary. You like to fight. What do you mean I said it first? We believe Hashem comes to his people without the use of drink. Yes. This poem is about this drink. Yes. This drink has been used for longevity by other peoples. Yes. I just don't know if the question is this poem, and the reason I read it to you, of course, is because I know you will have opinions on it. Is this poem, is it Okay? Are we putting ourselves at the level of God? Or is it like the Tehillah, where David writes, "What is man that you are mindful of him, the son of man that you care for him? You have made him a little lower than the Malachim, and clothed him with glory and honor." The mitzvah given to humanity to be the movers of the earth. Is it like that? Or is this like the fool says in his heart that there is no God, that he is? That's the... Yes, and this is what we disagree on. Yes. Now, I will tell you what I think and why I think about all of this. If you will tell me where you've been the last several years, it is a deal then. But first, you must take a nap. You must. I demand it. I demand that you take a nap. Why? Because I said so. Stop. We can... You must take a nap and you must stay the night. Where else will you stay? My brother is here. So, it will all be above board. But you must take a nap. And later when you wake up, we will talk about